I'm not lucky with weather though, not today. You can see the snow is not a problem, but it's enough that I can't see that far, right? Pretty happy to be here though. Hey guys, Mark here. I am out in Highwood again. About a week ago I did Mt Mann and, well, I didn't do it. I made the attempt. Today I went on to, well, not today, but yesterday I went on the Highwood, the Sheep River Ramblers Facebook site, and they talked about how they went up to Coyote Hills and they tracked it. They tracked a big old track all the way up there, so I am eager to go and follow some nice, easy things. You know, something I haven't done before, but I know that I can. It's tracked all the way up there. So, yeah. After I tried my Mt Mann and didn't make it, you know, I'm just fine with something that's a lot more stress-free, a lot less stressful. I know it looks kind of crappy, but it actually feels just fine. You know, like maybe +2 or 3, and there's no wind. Now there are tracks going up here, but I talked to the guy on Sheep River, and he said the tracks are down there, like where they went up just before Beryl Creek, and I saw them, and they're super obvious. So I'm gonna walk down to those. Maybe I'll try and cut down on the way down and come down this way back to the old car, but in the meantime, it's a little bit of a road walk. Just gotta go down there and around the corner, and that'll be the Beryl Creek crossing. That's on the other side. As far as just walking with a view, backcountry roads, and you could do a lot worse. The Beryl Creek crossing is a bit weird. Like, did they pile up just earth on top of a couple of massive culverts, like 50 feet up? It's not a bridge. I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like in the summer. So a couple of snowmobile tracks, and then here's their very obvious track. Now let's see if it's hard or not. I can just walk on it, or do I need to throw on some snowshoes? Because I think it's quite obvious that they snowshoed all of it. But so far it's working out. 2 days ago we just finished getting like 2 days of solid snow. Woo! And it's beautiful, nice, unbroken. But it means that I have to wear sunglasses because it is so bright off the snow. It is crazy. And you know, I'd rather see things a little better, but you know, so not have sunglasses on, but yeah, otherwise I'm Captain Squinty. This is just so easy. I feel like I'm cheating. I don't even have micro spikes on. When they did this yesterday, it was like +5. Nice, sunny, beautiful day. So this all melted just a little and then froze overnight and got hard. And now I can just walk on it. Oh my God, this is so nice. You know, on some of these hikes, I have often wondered if someone took a trenching machine up here. And like, look at this. This looks like a trenching machine, but I know it's a group of snowshoers. So I think that answers that question. It looks like, honestly, it looks like a machine did it. But you get 5 or 6 snowshoers in here, they tramp it down, and this is what it looks like, so cool. It's kind of neat. Somebody definitely built some kind of treehouse here. I can't see details, but you can definitely see that there's some boards, some 2x4s nailed across trees, and you can see there's snow on it. I would go and take a better look, but if I do, I'm gonna get my shoes covered in snow tramping over there, so maybe on the way back. What am I thinking? That's a hunting platform. Hunting is allowed, and you know, you just sit up there and they can see meadows and all kinds of stuff. So they just hang out and wait for a target. So this is Beryl Creek, and I can see the trail that goes down. You got to get up here somehow, and then that would be back to my car that way. But that hill, that's kind of a side hill, which means it's a little dangerous. Anyway, I'll make that decision when I come back. And obviously there's no tracks, so I'd be the one kind of blazing it. Anyway, we'll see if I still want more adventure when I come back this way. This is kind of a little lookout spot with a pretty decent view. And you can see here there's a clearing, and there's definitely, you know, there's a lot of little cut down trees in here, so there's definitely some kind of fire pit. I find this is pretty common when you're not in like national parks. Like maybe a kilometer out, if there's a nice viewpoint, then people have kind of made an impromptu camp spot out of it. Well, it's quite nice. You're in the trees, but not in the trees, right? You got the views just sort of peeking through, which is really nice hiking. And this is not the stuff that goes on Instagram, right? Not the kind of tree view, but it's really nice hiking when you can just hike along like that for a while. Still really easy. I still have nothing on my feet. Starting to think about micro spikes, but hasn't happened yet. Well, I've gone 2 kilometers from the road now. Decided to sit down here on this little ledge for a break. You can see I got a bit of a view, but either some low-lying clouds or maybe a bit of snow over there. Decided to don the micro spikes. I mean, they could have worn them the whole time. It wouldn't have been too bad. Micro spikes are only a pain if you got nothing to sink into, right? And the spikes will start poking you in the feet. But other than that, they're generally all right. Well, that was the perfect time to put on the spikes because the climb has started. As soon as I put them on, it started. Woo! Turn north and up we go. Well, it started to snow a little bit. Climbing away. Woo! All right, I don't see any end in sight yet. Probably a bunch of false summits. What do you think? False summit? I think definitely false summit. I'd be surprised if this was the top. Let's go see. Well, I already knew there were trees, but there's just another little rise. That's all that's visible so far. Still hope. Well, yeah, I think this is it. This is as far as this group went. Coyote Hills has lots of stuff. The one over here, I think that's part of it. And then this guy's much taller than the one I'm on. Where I thought there was a person there. Just kind of a dead tree with sort of an upper wide part, so I'm not lucky with weather though, not today. You can see the snow is not a problem, but it's enough that I can't see that far, right? Pretty happy to be here though. Well, the book actually describes going up this thing. Now, I'd be on my own, no more tracks. This is clearly as far as this group went. But it only took me an hour and 20 minutes to get here. I mean, you know, I got time. Well, I have started to descend into this treed gap here, and I'm going to take a crack at this. I'm doing a very bad example right now. I'm probably upping the risk quite a bit. This looks to me like it could be a little bit of AVI terrain, so I could get nailed in an avalanche. So follow me at your own risk, right? And now for the record, I have finally donned the snowshoes. Well, this is already, I think I'm already putting the kibosh on this. It's just too deep. As soon as you get on the north side of the hill, it retains the snow really well. And that over there, that's going to be the east side. That's also going to retain the snow quite well. You know, it doesn't face the sun. And yeah, this is already a dramatic difference. I haven't gone down that far, but I mean, holy crap, it's already really deep. It's a little annoying because I honestly thought I was going to complete this Coyote Hills trail doing this, but I'm only going to be ended up doing that little rise. Oh well. Well, I'm back up here. I've already kicked off the snowshoes and put the tracks, the micro spikes back on. Even just going down there like 100 meters and then having to kind of hammer my way back up in the snow was enough to kick my legs up to a new level of weariness. So I think I made the correct decision. Winter hiking, man, you think you're gonna get some trails done, and really you just end up doing a really great scout on those trails. But yeah, I'm out here in winter. I'm keeping in shape for the big stuff in the summer. And hey man, even you know, a bad day or an average day or whatever out here is better than the best day at work. Well, I'm down the Beryl Creek again, and there's a trail on the other side here. It's even on Gemtrek, called Fording River Pass, or actually on Gemtrek I think it's called Beryl Creek on that side. Now if I go a little farther here, at least my app anyway shows a way to cross and get over there. It's another 1.2 kilometers. If I find this no good, the worst that happens is I have to come back here again, right? But this will mean donning the snowshoes again and doing some work. This is the difference between being a southern exposure and the northern exposure. Snow is not even an issue here. Right? I could pretty much not even have these on. Whereas you saw the foot and a half of snow I was dealing with up there. That's not to say it's all easy though. Don't get me wrong. You get in the trees, they block the sunlight. And then the little clearings are kind of deep. So the legs are getting workout. Woo! All right, I gotta find my way to the other side of this. Like, this is basically what I'm looking for is an alternate way up that thing. But I know it doesn't start till over there. In the meantime though, I have an obstacle. So yeah, I mean, I can go over here, well I have to, and go across. I'll have to climb up and climb up there, or I can go down this thing, down to the creek level, but then I risk like getting cliffed out over here. Like if I'm walking along the creek and I come to a big cliff, I mean, there's also the possibility that I could climb up to the trail, which is over in here someplace. But, you know, I don't know. It's a risk no matter what I do. If I go up here, I might get cliffed out going that way too, right? Okay, well, work our way over here. I think I'm probably going to end up going down to the creek. I'll let you guys know. Well, I decided to come down to Beryl Creek. Now I got to keep in mind that I have to climb back at some point, and you saw what the bridge, bridge over there looked like. I can't climb that. I'd be shocked if I could. So I had to get back up there or up the other side at some point. Now it looks so inviting down here, but you just can't believe your eyes because now it's deep snow. Usually by a creek it is deep snow. All right, well, the snow was a little better in those trees, but now I'm starting to run out of real estate on this side. Over there looks better, but see, it's open, so that's deep snow. This is the nature of bushwhacking, right? I mean, obviously snow is a bit of a thing in the winter, but on the other hand, I can easily cross this. I've only gone 450 meters and I have another 800 to go. So this is pretty tiring and very technical. Okay, sure enough, yeah, it was pretty deep over here. Now I'm having a look at this. If I can make my way up this, the Fording River Pass Trail shows on my app to be 81 meters up here. That's it. If I can make it up here, I can bash my way up there for sure and save a lot of trudging through deep snow that way. Yeah. I think I am gonna try it out. I pretty much talked myself into it. Oh, I made it. I'll be back for you, Coyote Hills main peak. Look at the other side. Look at the trouble I would have had. If I had stayed up high, I would have been okay, but you just don't know these things, right? There's a risk. Okay, after all that work, it shows the trail is 68 meters. I've only gone 13 meters. Oh well, it doesn't look like there's too much climbing left. I just got to find my way up. Well, this trail over here is definitely an old logging road because as soon as I got up here, there's old stumps everywhere. Well, I got her. This looks like cross-country ski tracks here. Old, before the snowfall happened a few days ago. I was hoping to find some help on here. Either the tracks that I saw leading away from my car, which come to this trail, or a snowmobile. Oh well, it's gonna be a lot of work. I got 2.2 kilometers to snowshoe through this. I got lots of time though, and it's kind of snowing. And you know, it's not cold or anything, and you know, when you're just in the forest, I kind of like the snow. It's not blocking my view of anything, so yeah, just kind of gives it that, you know, Bing Crosby, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas feel. Well, I certainly bought myself a lot of extra work with this guy. I wanted to explore and see something different, and I did, instead of just going back the way I came. Oh well. The old legs are getting a good workout. Nothing wrong with that. This is the first time I've seen these. So this is an escape route for the Great Divide Trail. So I've seen these on the Appalachian Trail and stuff, like not me personally, but in other people's videos. So they'll use these, usually white, that's the trail. And then like blue would be alternates and that sort of thing. So I think this might be an escape. You know, this is, well, I know it's an escape off that trail. So I think this is why this is here. Anyway, I've seen 2 of them so far, so that's my opinion. I'm sticking with it. Every so often got to wander off trail if you get a chance and just check out the views, right? Even if there really isn't any. Gives you a chance, gives you a excuse to take a standing break, and yeah. Getting a light dusting of snow. That's been happening for quite a while. I'm sure you've noticed. bad. This would be a pretty decent view if you could actually see more than, you know, a couple of miles. And you got this little cliff up here. The tracks that I saw coming from my parking lot, here's where they stopped. You know how far away I am? 230 meters. Oh. Well, these are kind of fresh now. I've been just heading up the middle of this thing. I mean, if someone wanted to make fresh tracks, it's a big, wide track. They could just go around me easily, but now that these tracks are a little fresher, I'm gonna have to work a little harder in order to maintain them. Oh well, it's only 230 more meters, so. Part of the reason why I love the Mountain Equipment Co-op. So here's the Great Divide Trail here. This is one of its escape routes. Cool, cool. All right, and there's the car. It's been snowing for a couple hours, but it's funny, it's not actually like sticking to the car, and it's not freezing to the car either, thank God. Otherwise, that'd be a very interesting drive home. Interesting. All right, so I got this guy out here. This is something I actually saw a ways back. Okay, so here's what I did, right? Oh, there's my finger. Came in here, went up there, and that's where I had to stop. I tried to head down, but no go. Now, what you can see here is that there's not even just one, but two more ways to go into Coyote Hills. So, you know, I banged that off, and I feel like I actually did accomplish a little something. I never want to go and do the same trail twice. I mean, come on, man. I don't have enough time in my life to do all the trails, so why would I want to do one twice? All right, so some other day I can come up here, maybe exit this way, back down here, and then walk back to my car, right? In the summer, of course, yeah. There you go. I don't feel like it was kind of a, you know, the trail junkie in me is a little happier now. Now that I don't feel like I don't have to go back up that trail again, right? And, you know, it was a good backpack. It was a pretty decent day. I got out to nature. The weather didn't agree with me. I think that's 3 or 4 times in a row, but it is winter. And, you know, it is what it is. Oh, well, get out there and hike.